It's Kika, your lifestyle blogger, and guess what I did? I painted the captain chairs to my dining room table blue. I'm going to show you how I did this in the video, so keep watching. More video footage coming up.
Okay guys, so I started with my plain, I want to say beige chairs, but I did end up spray painting these chairs some time ago gray, but it really did not work out well. So what I want to do is paint these chairs, and I'm first going to start with this scrubber, scrubbing every intricate detail that I possibly can. Now keep in mind, my cat loves to sit on this particular chair, so I am just scrubbing away the cat fur and just everything I can. I'm going to use scissors here just to cut off the extra little bit of fuzz that I see. Just try to get as much of that off as possible, so that way I am dealing with a nice clean surface. That's what we want, a clean surface before painting. So here I am just sanding away, trying my best to make this the smoothest as I possibly can. We want a smooth surface before we start painting, just to eliminate the roughness that the paint may create. But as you can see, I am uncovering a lot of fur that is on this chair. So this is a chair my cat actually sits in often. So I'm gonna need to deter him from this chair as well. Okay, a quick look at the supplies that I'm using. I have the scrubber, I have a water bottle, I have paintbrushes, and fabric softener. You're going to want to put water in your water bottle and saturate the chair to the fullest as possible. So that way when you start scrubbing it, it will be easy to scrub away all the extra fur or whatever accumulation that your chair may have on it before you start painting. Okay, here's a quick peek at the back of the chair and what it looks like.
Okay guys, I want to talk to you about the importance of making sure that you prep your chair before you start painting. Now, I did prep my chair, but I did not prep it enough. So make sure that you allow enough time to do the proper prepping that you need, so that way you don't have to continue to go back over things as you're going through the process. So that is key. So when we talk about prep, we're talking about the fabric softener. Make sure that you have enough fabric softener for your chair. What I learned is I had a quart of paint, so I also had the smaller version of the fabric softener. And actually, I'm going to end up using that whole bottle of fabric softener on one chair, because as you pour in the different mixtures, you want to do half fabric softener, half paint, and then you want to mix that together. You want to make sure that it's softened enough on the chair so that later when the chair dries, it does not harden. In addition to that, you want to make sure you get an empty spray bottle, fill it up with water, and saturate the chair before you start painting and adding the fabric softener mixture. So make sure you saturate the chair, especially take into account that different areas of the chair need to be saturated maybe more than other areas of the chair. I didn't think about that, and I ran into this problem. Keep watching.
And now I am mixing both the paint and the fabric softener. Now I did a little trick here and I got blue fabric softener because I knew I was going to use blue paint. And for me, it just worked out a lot better and gave it the color mixture that I needed. But you may want to try the clear fabric softener when you're mixing it with your paint. Okay, here I'm adding the blue paint, and I want to be honest with you, I don't think I soaked this area well enough, so I may need to go back and do the spray bottle again, because the paint is applying a little bit scratchy, and that's not really what I want in this particular area, so I may just need to go back and repeat step 1. Okay, it took some time, but I managed to get the entire chair in the front covered, and now I have 2 more sections left. The very front, where we have the tufted area, and then the very back. So I'm going to be working on that. But as you can see of what I'm showing you, the top part, I'm still adding water just because I want to get that smooth texture that I am looking for, and it's taking quite a few coats to get it there. So here I started adding the blue paint to the tufted portion. Now this was really tricky because I needed to get into every intricate detail, meaning the folds, the buttons, all of that. So this part took me a little bit longer than expected, and I probably had to go over it about 2 or 3 times before I got it to perfection. But this is the process. Now, again, this too needed a little bit more water, so I'm going to be using my spray bottle just to add a little bit more water so that this paint goes on a little smoother. Now I am nearing the end of getting this all covered. This is just my first coat, so remember I have 2 more coats. And this is the finished look. So I think I may need to go over it one more time, but I am really liking the color and the way it all blended and the way it's looking. Okay, so this is now evening, and this is what my dining room table looks like before I added the newly painted chairs. So we have the bench that I repainted, and we have the new chairs I purchased on Facebook Marketplace. This is the chair after it had the opportunity to dry for a few hours, and it's looking good. It's drying evenly, even though there were some spots that I needed to go back over. But I am liking the finishing look, so I think I'm just gonna let it be for a while and just go with this look. And here is the finishing look with the chair actually at the table. And here it all is put together, from the chandelier that I actually created, from the chairs that I purchased on Facebook Marketplace, and the new chair that I painted. Thanks for watching.